Have you ever stopped what you were doing just to watch your dog sleep? There is a profound stillness in these moments, a quiet intimacy that is hard to describe. We see the gentle rise and fall of their chest, the occasional twitch of a paw, or a soft, muffled woof that escapes their lips. These are the secret moments when our dogs, creatures of constant motion and endless enthusiasm, finally yield to rest. In these times of quiet, they are not just recharging their bodies, they are communicating with us. Their chosen posture, the way they arrange their limbs and expose their bodies to the world, is a form of silent language. It offers us a small, precious glimpse into their inner state, their sense of security, and their feelings about the world around them. To understand a dog, we must learn to see the world from their perspective, or as close as we can get. Their world is one of smells, sounds, and physical sensations that we can only imagine. Sleep is a vulnerable state for any animal. In the wild, an unguarded nap could be a fatal mistake. Our domestic dogs, though far removed from the constant threats of their ancestors, still carry these ancient instincts within them. The positions they choose for sleep are not random. They are a delicate balance between the need for comfort, the instinct for safety, and the expression of their current emotional state. By observing these quiet moments, we can learn to read a subtle but meaningful chapter in the story of our dogs' lives. Before we dive deeper into what each position means, please hit that like button if you're finding this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos about understanding your furry friend. Now let's explore what your dog is really telling you through their sleep. One of the most classic and endearing sleeping positions is the one we often call the donut or the curled up ball. In this pose, the dog tucks their paws neatly underneath their body and curls their tail around to almost touch their nose. They create a perfect, self-contained circle of warmth and security. This position is a marvel of natural efficiency, a posture that serves multiple purposes at once. It is a position that speaks to a deep, primal instinct shared by many animals, from tiny mice to massive bears. When you see your dog curled up in this tight ball, you are witnessing a behavior that has been passed down through countless generations. The primary function of the donut position is thermoregulation, which is simply the act of conserving body heat. By tucking all their extremities close to their core, a dog minimizes the surface area exposed to the cooler air. This is why you will often see dogs adopt this position more frequently during the autumn and winter months, or when they are sleeping in a particularly drafty spot. But the conservation of heat is not the only reason for this posture. It also provides a significant degree of physical protection. In this curled-up shape, the dog's vulnerable vital organs in the abdomen are shielded by their own body and limbs, a defensive posture that offers peace of mind. A dog who might be feeling a little uncertain or anxious may choose this position because it feels safe and enclosed. It's the canine equivalent of pulling the covers over your head. If you have recently brought a new dog home, you might notice they sleep this way until they become more comfortable and confident in their new surroundings. However, the donut is not always a sign of anxiety or cold. For many dogs, it is simply a position of ultimate coziness. When a dog lies on their side with their legs extended, they create a picture of pure relaxation. This is the side sleeper position, and it is one of the most common postures for a truly comfortable and restful nap. Unlike the curled-up donut, the side sleeping position leaves the dog's belly and vital organs partially exposed. This simple act of leaving their underside unguarded is a significant statement. It communicates a profound sense of trust and security in their environment. A dog will only sleep this way when they feel completely safe and at ease, without any lingering worries or threats on their mind. This position is a strong indicator of a deep bond between a dog and their human family. If your dog frequently sleeps on their side in the middle of the living room or near where you are sitting, it is a compliment of the highest order. It means they see you and their home as a safe haven, a place where they can let their guard down completely. The side sleeper position is also the posture in which a dog is most likely to experience deep restorative sleep, including the REM, or rapid eye movement stage. This is the phase of sleep where dreaming occurs. If you watch a dog sleeping on their side, you will often witness the delightful theater of their dreams. You might see their paws twitching as if they are running through a field, their whiskers quivering, and perhaps even soft yips, growls or whimpers escaping their lips. For this reason, a dog sleeping on their side should be allowed to rest peacefully. While it might be tempting to reach out and comfort them if they seem to be having an active dream, it is often best not to startle them awake. Instead, simply enjoy the show. It is a rare and wonderful opportunity to get a peek into the adventures that unfold inside your dog's mind. Picture a dog lying flat on its stomach, with its back legs stretched out straight behind it and its front paws reaching forward. This charming and often amusing position is widely known as the Superman or sploot. It looks as though the dog is about to take flight, soaring through the air to save the day. This posture is especially common in puppies and smaller, more flexible breeds, but dogs of all shapes and sizes can be seen enjoying a good sploot. It is a position that beautifully combines relaxation with a state of readiness, a sort of resting alert. The Superman pose is often a strategy for cooling down. By lying flat on their belly, dogs can press the less furry skin of their underside against a cool surface, like a tile floor, hardwood, or even cool grass outside. This allows them to dissipate body heat more effectively, providing welcome relief on a warm day or after a vigorous play session. A dog in this position can go from napping to standing in a split second. All they need to do is push up with their front paws and tuck their back legs under them, and they are ready for whatever comes next, be it the sound of the treat jar opening, the jingle of a leash, or your return home. This makes it a favorite nap position for high-energy dogs and puppies who don't want to miss out on any of the action. They are resting, yes, but they are also on standby, their little engines idling. Dogs who frequently adopt the Superman pose are often playful, energetic, and eager to engage with the world. They have a certain zest for life that means even their naps are tinged with anticipation for the next fun activity. There is perhaps no sleeping position more endearing or, honestly, more revealing than the belly-up pose. In this position, the dog lies flat on its back, with all four paws dangling helplessly in the air. Their soft, vulnerable belly is completely exposed to the world. This posture is the absolute pinnacle of trust, comfort, and relaxation. In the animal kingdom, the stomach is the most vulnerable part of the body, housing all the vital organs. For a dog to willingly expose this area while in the defenseless state of sleep is the ultimate sign that they feel completely and utterly safe in their environment. They have no fears, no anxieties, and no concerns about potential threats. The belly-up position serves a very practical purpose as well, particularly in warmer weather. The fur on a dog's belly is much thinner than the fur on their back, and it contains many of the sweat glands located in their paws. By exposing their belly to the air, they can release body heat much more efficiently. It is, honestly, the canine equivalent of kicking off the blankets on a hot night. This position is a testament to a dog's confidence and their easygoing nature. A dog who sleeps on their back is often self-assured and adaptable. They are not easily startled or worried. They have a deep-seated belief that their world is a good and safe place, and that the people in it are trustworthy protectors. When your dog rolls onto their back for a nap, it is a powerful, nonverbal communication that says, "I am happy, I am comfortable, and I trust you completely." It is one of the greatest compliments a dog can give. It is also worth noting that this position is often learned in puppyhood. Young puppies, feeling secure with their mother and litter mates, will often sleep this way. If your dog is a frequent back sleeper, you can be confident that you have created an environment where they feel cherished and secure. It is a beautiful and, honestly, often comical sight, a true expression of canine contentment, and a joyful symbol of the wonderful life you share together. If you're learning something new about your furry friend, please give this video a thumbs up. Dogs are, social animals and they're descendants of pack-living ancestors. These instincts for closeness and group security are still very much a part of their nature, even in our modern homes. One of the most beautiful expressions of this instinct is when a dog chooses to sleep pressed up against another living being, whether that's another dog in the household or you, their favorite human. This back-to-back or leaning position is really a powerful sign of bonding and affection. It's a physical declaration of their pack membership. By making physical contact during sleep, they're reinforcing their connection and creating a shared sense of security. When two dogs in a home sleep together, often pressed back to back, it's a clear sign that they have a strong, positive relationship. This posture allows them to feel the presence and warmth of their companion while still maintaining a 360-degree view of their surroundings. But in our homes, it's more about emotional comfort and reaffirming their bond. It's a sign of mutual trust and camaraderie. If your dog chooses to sleep pressed against you, it's an incredible display of affection and trust. They're not just seeking warmth, they're seeking your presence. They're including you in their pack. By leaning on you, they're essentially saying, "You are my family, and I feel safest when I am with you." This desire for contact during sleep is also about reassurance. The gentle pressure and warmth of another body is inherently calming for a social animal. It can help to reduce anxiety and promote a deeper, more restful sleep. That's why many dogs who might otherwise be a bit anxious will seek out a spot on the couch next to you or at the foot of your bed. So, when your dog snuggles up against you for a nap, take a moment to appreciate this profound gesture of love and belonging. You are their safe harbor. There is a state of rest that's not quite sleep, sort of like a low-power mode that many dogs enter throughout the day. This is often represented by the Sphinx position, where the dog lies on its belly with its paws tucked neatly underneath its chest and its head held upright. They may look like the majestic statues of ancient Egypt, poised and watchful. In this stance, the dog isn't in a deep sleep. Their eyes might be closed or drooping, but their ears are often still twitching, tracking the sounds of the household. They're resting their body, but their mind remains on a low level of alert. The Sphinx position is the ultimate posture for a dog who wants to be part of the action, even while resting. It's a common sight in busy households where there's always something going on. The dog just doesn't want to fully check out and risk missing a walk, a treat, or a car ride. By staying in this upright, ready position, they can spring to their feet in an instant. It's really a position of patient anticipation. They're conserving energy, but they're prepared to deploy it as soon as something interesting happens. You can often tell the difference between a dog in a light Sphinx nap and one who is deeply asleep by their muscle tension. A dog in the Sphinx stance will still have a degree of tension in its neck and shoulders to keep its head up. This posture is often a transitional one. A dog might start in a Sphinx pose, monitoring the room, and then, as the house quiets down and they feel more secure, they may slowly slide down onto their side for a deeper, more restorative sleep. This position doesn't indicate any anxiety or discomfort. On the contrary, it's a sign of a dog that's perfectly content and engaged with its environment. They're comfortable enough to rest, but loyal and curious enough to want to keep tabs on their family. It's the posture of a faithful guardian and a curious companion, so when you see your dog in their Sphinx pose, know that they're on duty, even in their rest. They're quietly observing the rhythm of the home, waiting for their next cue from you, their beloved leader. Understanding what our dogs are telling us through their sleep positions is a wonderful way to connect with them. But we can also take active steps to ensure their rest is as comfortable and restorative as possible. The foundation of good sleep for any dog is providing them with a safe, comfortable, and dedicated space to call their own. This doesn't have to be fancy. A cozy bed, a soft blanket in a quiet corner, or a crate left open with plush bedding can all serve as a perfect den. The choice of bed is also important. Observe your dog's preferred sleeping style. If your dog is a donut sleeper who loves to curl up, they might appreciate a round bed with raised, cushioned sides. For a Superman or side sleeper who loves to stretch out, a flat, mattress-style bed might be more comfortable. For older dogs or those with joint issues, an orthopedic memory foam bed can provide crucial support and relieve pressure points. Placing the bed in a quiet, low-traffic area can help them relax without interruptions. Temperature plays a significant role in a dog's comfort. On hot days, make sure your dog has access to cool surfaces like tile floors or a raised cooling cot. In the winter, make sure their bed is in a draft-free spot and provide them with an extra blanket to burrow into. A comfortable dog is a well-rested dog. Finally, respecting their sleep is one of the most important things we can do. While it's tempting to cuddle a sleeping puppy, it's crucial to teach everyone in the household to let a sleeping dog lie. By allowing them uninterrupted rest, we're reinforcing their sense of security and trust. We're showing them that their den is a true sanctuary, which is one of the greatest gifts we can give them. The quiet moments when our dogs are asleep are honestly a gift. They're more than just a pause in the day. They're a window into our dogs' inner worlds. Their sleeping positions, from the trusting belly up to the cozy donut, are a silent, honest form of communication. They tell us stories about their comfort, their sense of security, their physical needs, and their deep connection to us. By taking the time to observe and understand this quiet language, we move beyond being just an owner and become a more empathetic and attuned companion. We learn to see them not just as pets, but as complex individuals with their own feelings and instincts. I encourage you to become a quiet observer of your own dog. Notice where they choose to sleep and the positions they adopt. What can you learn about their personality from the way they surrender to sleep? Does your dog have a unique or funny sleeping position that always makes you smile? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. By sharing these experiences, we not only celebrate our own companions, but also contribute to a larger understanding and appreciation of the incredible dogs we are so lucky to have in our lives. If this video helped you understand your furry friend better, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos about dog behavior and care. Let's continue to watch, learn, and marvel at the secret, wonderful world of our sleeping dogs.